This simple system that our real estate agents are deploying every single day is generating them over $100,000 in GCI every single year. And no, it's not paying for Zillow leads or paying for Facebook ads. It has nothing to do with paid advertising. The system that we're talking about is one that you can deploy regardless of where you are in your real estate career. And it only requires you to focus on 4 pillars of your real estate business. The first pillar that's going to help you grow your real estate business in a substantial way is focusing on your sphere of influence. Now, you've probably already heard that top real estate agents usually get their business from their sphere of influence or through referrals. But very rarely does somebody show you how that actually happens, what you need to do in order to secure that business. And it's very simple. Give yourself several minutes to write down a list of all the people that you consider part of your sphere of influence. This can be family members, past coworkers, current coworkers if you're doing real estate part-time, people that you deem that you have a level of influence over. In other words, just keep it simple. People that would actually know who you are if you were to call them. And here's the thing, it doesn't matter where they are in the country. Don't limit yourself just to the city limits because chances are your sphere of influence is all across the country. And given that you have your real estate license, you have the license to do real estate all across the country through referrals. So don't throw away the relationships thinking that they're never going to use you as your real estate agent. While that might be true that you may never show them any homes directly, you can certainly connect them with a real estate agent that would gladly pay you a referral. Now, ideally, we want to get to 100 people on our sphere of influence list. And if you don't have 100, work your hardest to get to that number by meeting new people. And every single month, you're going to email them something of value. Those 100 people need to have something in their inbox coming from you monthly. But that's just the bedrock. That's just the basic outreach that you're going to be doing with them. Because every single month, you're going to choose a different modality of reaching out to that sphere of influence. The first month that you deploy the system, I recommend that you DM everybody, whether it's on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere you have them. The month after that, you're going to call those people on your sphere of influence. Then the month after that, you're going to text them. And the month after that, you're going to send them a direct mail piece. That's right, every single month, there's going to be something different. It's not going to always be you calling your SOI, because that's one of the biggest reasons that real estate agents stop following up with their sphere. Because at some point we get into our heads and we stop calling them thinking that it's going to be awkward calling them once again. But doing it this way and adding variety, there's a higher likelihood that you're going to execute. So focusing on your sphere of influence for that first pillar is a must, which brings us to pillar number 2, which is active prospecting. This is where we play offense. This is when we go out there and hunt. This is something that we as a species have done forever. And it's the same thing here in sales. If you're not going to go out there and prospect and make things happen today for now business, then you're not going to be in business much longer. And I get it. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know, but it's important that we recognize that this active prospecting strategy has a place in our overall playbook. Active prospecting means doing open houses, calling expireds, calling FSBOs, door knocking, things that require for you to actively be doing in order to see some results. Meaning that you actively have to go and host that open house. The moment that you stop doing open houses is the moment that you stop generating business. Going back to the analogy, the moment that you stop going and hunting, well, that's the moment that you stop eating. And the beauty of the system that we deploy, we are adding this active prospecting strategy to what we're already doing, which is our sphere of influence. And we only need one of these active prospecting strategies. We don't need to do everything. We don't need to do cold calling. We don't need to do door knocking. We don't need to do open houses every single time. We just need to select one of these active prospecting strategies that we're going to take all the way to mastery. As an example, one of our agents, Luna, out in Florida, she does 4 open houses every single weekend, because she knows that's her active prospecting strategy. And that every time she does those open houses, she's gonna walk away with at least one client, because she's taken it all the way to mastery. She knows exactly how to promote open houses now. She knows how to set things up at open houses. She knows how to collect everybody's information. And most importantly, she knows how to follow up after she has all of their contact information. So for her, she's not worried about calling expireds. She's not worried about door knocking. All she has to do every single weekend is execute on this open house strategy. Now again, that's active prospecting. That's the second pillar. Our third pillar is passive marketing. With passive marketing, you're playing more defense than you are playing offense. This is essentially you planning and being a farmer. Sometime around 12,000 years ago, our hunter-gatherer ancestors began trying their hand at farming. So they recognized that there was another way. But what's important to emphasize in this system is that we're not doing one or the other. We're not actively prospecting or passive marketing. We're doing them together. Because when we're doing passive marketing, we're planting a seed that's going to yield results at a later date. This is what we call later business. Some examples of passive marketing strategies include YouTube and blogging. These strategies allow you to publish a video or publish a blog once, and then it starts working for you. And then 3 weeks down the road, or 4 months down the road, or 2 years down the road, somebody sees that video or that blog and reaches out to you. So the couple of hours that you spent getting that video together or getting that blog together yielded results for you at a future date. And in our system, we only need one of these passive marketing strategies. So if you're catching the theme here is we're only needing one from each one of these pillars. We only need to work one sphere of influence. We only need to work one active prospecting strategy, and we only need to work one passive marketing strategy. We're not trying to do every strategy known to man. We're only focused on 4 pillars. Which brings us to our fourth pillar, which is our social media takeover. We can't ignore social media at this point. If it intimidates you, then get over it. If you think that it's for kids, get over it. If you think that it's something that is not needed in your business, I highly encourage you to rethink that, or you're gonna be out of business quickly. Because that 20-year-old TikToker that's going viral is gonna absolutely get the call above you, even if you have 5,000 5-star reviews on Zillow. And in this pillar, we also keep it simple. We only need one social media platform to focus on. Doesn't matter if you want to play only on Facebook, or only on Instagram, or only on LinkedIn, or only on TikTok. Just pick one. Because social media is designed to build your brand, reach new people, and also remind people that already know you, that are already in your orbit, that you're still in real estate. Because your future buyers and sellers are spending way more time on social media than they are actively working or even with their family, which means that they're consuming content. Give them something to consume. And again, this system is generating so much business for our real estate agents. They are working this system together. They are working on these 4 pillars. And they know if they're able to focus and execute on their one sphere of influence, one active prospecting strategy, one passive marketing strategy, and that one social media platform for their social media takeover, they're going to see results. Now, if you want to see exactly how to take your real estate business to the next level, check out this video right here. And if you found value in today's video, go ahead and comment 100K down below.